Most women I've met feel like they have a closet full of nothing to wear. The best wardrobes include a high-low mix of brands, but always include these 14 closet essentials I call my new wardrobe checklist. You would probably guess that the first item on that list is a great pair of jeans. And while most of us have more than we can count on our fingers, there is one style that you could truly get by with for the rest of your life and you would not need another. And that's a great pair of ankle-length straight leg jeans like this. They actually come with an opening, which is the distance along the hem of the jeans of about 17.5 inches wide. This is important because it means you can wear these jeans with any shoe you choose any time of year. These will work with your daintiest sandals. They'll even work with a chunky sneaker or boot tucked up under them in the fall. Premium jean brands like Mother, Page, Frame, and even Madewell make styles like this and oftentimes offer them in petite and tall lengths. So you can find the best style for you and the one that will look the best with all the shoes you choose. I'm so crazy about ankle-length jeans that I even designed my own with premium denim brand Fidelity, which are now available on Nordstrom.com. Unlike traditional dark denim jeans, these are super stretchy. They don't gap in the waist. They have perfect pocket placement. And I even designed a convertible belt that you can wear with them to transform them into a tuxedo-looking pant if you want to. I've made several shopping videos with tips on how to find your next new favorite pair of jeans online without trying them on. The trick is knowing how to measure your inseam by stepping on a soft tape measure and holding it tightly up the side of your leg to your center crotch seam. And then from there, determining what your cropped length inseam is. You can do that by placing an elastic around the top of your ankle and then measuring from the ground to that elastic with a hard ruler and taking that measurement away from your full length inseam. With those two measurements, you can find the best length jeans online. And if you can add to that, knowing your rise or the distance from the center crotch seam to your belly button, you can determine how the jeans online will fit best on your body. When you're not wearing jeans, you'll probably want to reach for a slimming pair of black pants. My three favorite include a leather legging, which I've had for years and has been a great wardrobe staple, especially in the fall and winter. They're easy to dress down with an oversized sweater, sweatshirt, and sneaker, but just as easy to dress up for an event. And I guarantee you will benefit from having a fabulous fitting pair of jet black straight leg jeans. Look for a style that has a little spandex in it so that it keeps its color and its shape. I first shared these super slimming black leggings from Vince in my carry-on capsule wardrobe a few years ago on closetchoreography.com. But this year just landed on these from one of my favorite fashion brands that sold direct to customer that is virtually identical. They're that super stretchy black ponte fabric, and they have a seam down the front and back of the leg and this fun little kick slit down along the hemline. If you're someone who likes to wear a little bit more volume on top or a little bit of a longer layer, these are the perfect pant to pair with something like that. And instead of over $300, they're under $50. Equally as important as a slimming black pant is probably a slimming black sleeveless top. I personally love a style that does double duty, like a thick knit tank top that you could wear over top of another piece like a button-up. Also stands alone as a quality staple. This season, I'm loving that brands across the board are embracing the classic tailored vest styled as a top. And I've linked some of my favorites, including those that start at a 00 or a double extra small if you're tiny on top like I am. I don't think I've ever met anyone that would disagree that a little black dress is a wardrobe staple. It doesn't necessarily have to be black, but one dress I recommend to everyone on repeat is a classic slip dress. A classic slip dress like this one is so versatile and easy to style. You can find dresses like this at all different price points, but the ones that are the most flattering are those that are cut on the bias so they kiss but don't cling to the body, and either have a wide strap or an adjustable strap like this one so you can adjust the neckline and also make sure that your proportions overall are in check. This one from Vince is my personal favorite. It comes in this crinkle satin material, which I love because it makes it a little bit easier to dress down. It also makes it more wrinkle resistant for travel. If you prefer separates or you're looking for a little bit more variety, I just included this slip skirt and some matching camisole tops that are in this washable silk and under $75 and come in multiple colors in a recent capsule wardrobe I did for European travel. But these are great everyday staples too. I oftentimes will wear a simple slip skirt like this during the day back to an oversized graphic tee. But I also took a skirt like this to Paris and wore it for mini dinners out at night. One of the first wardrobe staples styling series I did on Instagram was how to wear and style a crisp white button-up. She is truly my favorite closet essential and one that works with any style aesthetic. I personally love an oversized style that's either a synthetic blend that resists wrinkles or a premium cotton with just a little bit of stretch in it. A button-up like this can be layered under, over, and with a sequin party skirt to sneakers. I'm always on the hunt for new and interesting styles, and this last fall found one from a new and upcoming designer that I just love that's oversized and actually has a detachable collar and double cuff, as well as a fun placket that you can reposition the buttons on to give it some extra volume and texture. I also love the idea of playing with different collar treatments, whether it be a ruffle or a pointed collar that gives a little bit more added interest to your outfit beyond just the basic button-up. And just when you think your arsenal's complete, consider trying a button-up shirt dress. This has been my favorite wardrobe staple this last year. I actually took it with me on a trip to Paris and wore it more than any other piece that I packed. She was great for street style during the day when it was cold in the city because I was able to wear her with a wool coat over the top, even a cashmere sweater, sneakers, and a scarf. But then when we got to the south of France and it was warm and sunny, I was able to unbutton her and style her as a swimsuit cover-up. This one is my favorite. It comes in a long or knee-length style and in lots of cotton colors, but the denim is my favorite. Aside from a button-up, you'll find it helpful to have an arsenal of understated or simple white tees and tanks. I also love a ribbed texture because it gives that understated, effortless vibe to any outfit combination. My favorite is this style from Veronica Beard, but it's nearly $150. And I recently found a similar style for under $10 that has that same scoop neck and seam down the back. The fabric isn't as buttery soft, but for $140 savings, I think it's definitely worth a try. Over the years, I've also recommended the ATM Schoolboy. This is a classic crew neck t-shirt that's in a subtle cotton slub material, which means it's slightly transparent. So even though it has a high crew neck, you don't look too boxy in it. It also has a super flattering sleeve length and a tiny little slit at the waist so it looks good tucked or untucked. If you're a fan of a V-neck or like more of an open neckline, this basic will give you your bang for your buck. It's a mercerized cotton, which means it's been treated like a woman's slip, so it's a little bit dressier. I'm always on the hunt for the not so basic basics, and these are my two favorites this year. One, this short sleeve cashmere t-shirt for under $50. The other is this bubble hem white tee with pearl detail. This is slightly on the crop side, which I love. As a fashionista over 40, I'm trying to really embrace the higher rise pant, but I don't want to show my middle, and so a top like this is perfect with the jeans or the skirts that come up a little bit higher, but still meet and greet the bottom of this cropped top while keeping my leg line long and lean. Once you have your top and bottom staples situated, consider adding these 3 key layering pieces to your closet. First, a cardigan. Now, classic cardigans are making a big comeback. This year, consider wearing and styling yours in a new and modern color like butter yellow, or even a fun, unexpected texture, or just even styling it differently altogether. Wearing it more as a top by just buttoning 1 or 2 buttons, or unbuttoning it entirely and just crisscrossing it and tucking it into a pair of your favorite jeans. My favorite and the most versatile cardigan is one with a V-neck. Although most cardigans are unstructured, a V-neck cardigan helps to keep your overall silhouette and proportions in balance by drawing vertical lines on the body. I love a V-neck cardigan because it also has a lot of styling possibilities, like wearing one buttoned up and backwards, or even a long style like this one over a short dress, wrapped and then belted. This cardigan is super soft, grade A cashmere, and comes in lots of different colors and compares to the Jenny Kane cashmere, which is nearly $500. When you're picking a cardigan to layer over what you're wearing, typically a long cardigan looks best with long, slim silhouettes on the bottom or short skirts and dresses, whereas a cropped cardigan tends to look better with midi or mid-length skirts, or even all of the wide leg jeans and pants still on trend this fall and winter. I'm a lady of the 80s, and since I was a kid, I had a jean jacket in my closet. Now I have about 7 or 8. I recently found this designer-inspired style when I was helping a local boutique do their buying. It looks so similar to styles that I've seen for over $200 at Nordstrom. It has that same dark denim, super soft stretch, the flattering seams here, pockets that sit up above the bust line, and this ultra flattering short sleeve. She's great over all those strappy summer tops or even spaghetti strap dresses where you want a little bit of coverage on your arm. But I've actually been wearing her back to my non-traditional jeans, which I've been loving this season. All the denim alternatives that I saw in Paris, like the barrel leg jeans or carpenter trousers. Lots of those styles come in colors or denim washes like olive green or butter yellow, and they look really great back to denim on top, especially a little piece like this that you can button up and style as a top if you wanted to. When I stopped working for Nordstrom after 20 years, the first piece I purchased without my employee discount was also one of the most expensive pieces I own, and it's this Veronica Beard blazer. Not only has she gotten me my cost per wear, she has gotten me my cost per compliment. This piece has been the glue to so many outfits that I've styled. I recently bought another one in navy blue with gold buttons. Blazers are truly the best structured staple to have in your closet. And I know I'm in the field of fashion, but I'm also a boy mama, so more times than not, I'm dressing my blazer down than dressing it up. I've also worn her over some of my favorite athleisure sets to travel in. The best thing about having a blazer like this is she adds instant shape and silhouette to whatever it is you're wearing. So if your style is feminine or bohemian and you wear a lot of flowy, full dresses like this, you don't want to necessarily wear something like this with a cardigan because you're just gonna look balloony and boxy. But anytime that you can add a structured piece over the top of it and show your shoulder line and define your waist, even without the blazer being buttoned, you will easily improve your overall look. This blazer runs true to size and comes in a variety of sizes, including plus sizes. It also has some pretty cool styling features built in, like this hidden zipper that allows you to add these dicky collars. This is a great way to take a blazer like this and wear or style it street style without bulking up your arms. This color will make it look like you're wearing a jean jacket underneath, and this one gives you the illusion of a cashmere hoodie. Use my links below to save hundreds on this cashmere hoodie that I found that it's a look for less from the original from Veronica Beard. Speaking of original, this blazer has been copied many times, but I have yet to find one that is even half as good as the OG. However, there is another Veronica Beard blazer that I have recommended for years called the Scuba Blazer that I just found for you this year for under $100. We're talking $600 off the retail price. And I was in such disbelief when I found it that I actually compared the two blazers side by side, and they are truly identical, including the length of the blazer, the functional snaps on the sleeve, the monochromatic zippered pockets, the same super stretchy black fabric, and even hidden zipper. The only difference I found between this blazer and the Veronica Beard Scuba Blazer, aside from the price, is that this blazer is sized by extra small, small, medium, large, extra large versus number sizing. So you get less of an accurate fit because you're having to buy a size range versus a specific size. Aside from looking for not so basic variations of these wardrobe staples, there is another item on my list that I really think you shouldn't be without, and ironically takes up the biggest section in my closet that is coordinated by color, and that is a neutral print. And my favorite neutral print is a black and white stripe. Although there is a variety of neutral prints, and some of my favorite neutral prints include polka dots, ginghams, and animal print. My most recent additions are this super soft cashmere t-shirt that's under $50 and this Veronica Beard inspired tank top for under 10. If you're looking for a way to incorporate neutral prints, especially stripes, and you're worried about them making you look wide, consider a stripe like this that is variegated, that has more of one solid color as the background and then another thinner or different scale stripe running through it. Vertical stripes work great too, and there's some really cool classic vertical stripe button-ups that are a great wardrobe staple, and I've included them in the list of links. I have too many shoes, said no woman ever. However, there are two shoes that you really shouldn't be without in your wardrobe. One is a sneaker. Consider a classic like Adidas or Converse. They're not expensive and they really transcend any age and go with any outfit. Trust me. When I was a Nordstrom stylist, there was a shoe that I put in every single fitting room every single time, and that was a nude or a neutral shoe. A nude or a neutral shoe will literally make every outfit work and goes with every outfit. If I had to pick a favorite, my favorite are probably classic pointed toe nude Jimmy Choos that just disappear and give me that long leggy look every single time. This summer I added 2 more styles, including these platforms, which were perfect for so many different outfits. I love that a platform gives you a little bit of height but without all the backache, because anytime you have a platform, you always subtract the height of the platform in the front from the height of the heel in the back, and that's actually how tall these shoes feel. But the nice thing about a big block heel like this one is it looks balanced and best with all of those ultra wide leg jeans, which were trending all summer long and are going to continue trending into fall and winter. So even a platform boot like this would be great in the fall. And if you have a hard time matching your skin tone, there's always clear. The biggest shoe trend this fall are loafers, but loafers can look a little bit frumpy and stumpy. So to avoid that altogether, consider choosing a suede loafer that's closest to your skin tone, whether it's a rich chocolate brown or a pretty pecan color like this. Then you can wear them back to your bare leg and a shorter skirt, or fun socks and your ankle length jeans. I'm known for my high-low mix of brands, but if there was one item I were to splurge on, it would be a quality handbag, which is also one of the pieces on my list. I have quite the handbag collection, but my favorite is this vintage Chanel handbag, which I actually bought myself as a push present when I started my blog 5 years ago. Ironically, she was produced in 1989, which is the same year the Nordstrom store that I had worked at for 20 years was opened before it shut down and closed, and I started my own business, Closet Choreography. I don't just save her for special occasions, and if you have a nice bag, you shouldn't either. Wear it to Trader Joe's, wear it to church, whatever you do, just wear it. Don't save your clothes for a special occasion. Use your better brands to make all your inexpensive items look the part. Another great designer bag investment is one like this, or a wallet on a chain. That's basically a crossbody style purse that has a detachable strap that you can tuck in so that then you can carry it as a clutch. So even if your lifestyle isn't that dressy, when you do have those formal events, you can carry a designer bag with you to elevate the entire look. Look, I know you're not all label lovers, but it is possible to get the look without the label. These bags I found are all genuine Italian leather and include some designer-inspired styles similar to ones that you've seen from Bottega. There are lots of neutral colors and styles to choose from. This style, which comes with a wide shoulder strap or an adjustable crossbody strap, or better yet, take the strap off altogether and carry her as a cool, oversized clutch. My favorite tote and part of my fall capsule wardrobe this year is this one. It's genuine Italian leather and surprisingly light, considering you could literally get an entire laptop computer inside. Every girl knows the impact a good accessory can make, and plus, we all know that accessories don't care if you gain or lose 10 pounds. I love homemade jewelry, fine jewelry, and everything in between, but my favorite go-to jewelry for myself and for my clients for years has always been a mixed metal set, something that resonates with the style of jewelry that you will wear most day in and day out. For me, most recently, that's been my double stud mixed metal earrings and my everyday two-tone right hand ring. I've included a list of some of my favorite everyday styles that will not tarnish or fade over time or with wear, even in the water. The The best part about building a little mixed metal accessory capsule is that you can layer your costume jewelry back with it, but really it allows you to be the fashion authority in your own closet when it comes to putting looks together. No more fussing or stressing about whether your belt buckle is silver and your blazer is gold. If you incorporate a piece of two-tone jewelry, it'll make your whole outfit make more sense. Now that I've traded sifting through department store rounders and racks or open tabs on all my favorite websites, there are definitely closet essentials we can all use, and there are definitely pieces that just take up space in our closet. If you'd like my master list of 14 closet essentials every woman, especially after 40, should have in her closet by now, check out the caption below. And while you're on closetchoreography.com, the recent roundups I just made of these 14 closet essentials, they each have their own specific style spin. All of those style capsules mix and match to make a capsule wardrobe in and of themselves.